welcome to a Metroid Planets race where things are going to be popping here. So it looks like we've got 5 runners on the restream this time, filling out our full window here. The runners will be getting going shortly. Okay, there we go. Now the runners will be going shortly here. So this is Metroid Planets Enigma. This is a whole new user-generated world done by the participants. And maybe some others who aren't participating, we'll see. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes in here. In this newest version, landing sites were added. So we've got a landing site going here. See what all our players find. That is a quick morph ball. Our runners will be quite happy to see that. What's exactly the most... It doesn't have to show up super early. It is one of the first items placed by the randomizer, but it is entirely possible to go a path that players end up avoiding it. Not on purpose, it's be an accident, but you know. So, looks like we have a Brinstar start. One of the things the runners will be looking to do, and Brinstar specifically... Oh my goodness, there's a... there's a room, very colorful. But in Brinstar, players are going to be looking to find Spore Spawn at some point. The players do have to defeat every boss that is generated in the world before they're able to go proceed to fight Mother Brain. That does not mean they should avoid terrain until all the bosses are done, though. It is entirely possible for this to generate one of the required items for one of the bosses somewhere to show up in terrain. So that is something, again, entirely random. One of the great things about plants, everything is entirely random. You're not going to be able to tell everything from each world. You have the same general things you have to do, but trying to avoid some rather aggressive pollen allergies there. These rooms, depending on what settings the runners have, you'll see they've got the user who made them, their name shows up, the name of the room shows up. If you're interested in making rooms yourself, it is entirely possible to do. Just grab planets and get working away. You'll see lots of different rooms, lots of different ideas, lots of creativity from the users that go into go and make these things. One of the updates you may have just seen, missile door caps now exist outside of boss rooms. Boss rooms now are always marked with a 10 missile door. Mother Brain is marked with a yellow door that's just locked until the bosses are defeated. The bosses all have a 10 missile door in front of them. And then your regular missile door caps can show up in the world just randomly. It's not something any player places in the room, it's just the generator decides this is a spot that can be a missile door, and it puts one in. Look like the runner's still going through Bridgestar, trying to find some more stuff. The morph ball missiles is good. Ideally, the runners really want to find bombs. Something that the generator will do is, I believe, the morph ball, missiles, and long beam are in the first 3 items that it actually places in the world. I think we saw an E-Tank up there. Oh, I forgot to edit your room, Baja. So, yeah, it's possible. Unfortunately. So I forgot to do that. So, yeah, Baja, that could happen. One of the things with user-generated worlds is sometimes not always going to work correctly. Lots. Little good chunk of items there for paint. Bacon also one of those items out. Oh, that's a rip. And back to the landing site. So, something that the game does do is once you find an elevator, as Vacant finds Spore Spawn, yeah, this room is a room. Try and work his way through this. Anyway, I was trying to say this before I realized it was on screen. Oh, Epi found the warfare area. When players find an elevator, they take the elevator or walk over top of it. The game saves it there, so your ship landing site will no longer be your spawn point. It'll be the elevator, which is really nice. Respawning out of there. It does look like our runners are doing some fairly good progress, so covering Burnstar, getting some items knowing they can skip certain areas potentially and move on ahead in their search for other areas and or items. Of course, Epi already leaving Burnstar, forging ahead into Warfare. Something else with planets is you can't guarantee that your morph ball, any of your progression items are in one of your starting areas. You have to go look for them. They're not guaranteed to be in the same world. So, or the same you're in. So leaving your current world is often something runners will do. As I go looking, as Epi finds one of the more interesting rooms. There's a combat room, so he's got to defeat the enemies. Rinkas don't count for that. The Zebatites, however, do. And he doesn't quite get... There he goes. Okay. Got through that room. Yeah, some rooms... a bit painful. And immediately follows with the missile door cap. Lovely. So something else new in this update is enemy variations. You'll see there's purple gamers, there's blue gamers. Most enemies have 3 to 5 different variations. And just like the old-time NES games, a different palette means it's obviously stronger. Different palette enemies will have more health, give more damage. It's like Connor's also in Warfare now. Hard to keep track of with 5 people, but I believe Vacant is the only one that has Spozbo down there. Could be very wrong with that. And Epi finds Ridley. So this map will house Ridley, one of the bosses that are needed to be defeated. Also usually more painful, and from my experience is a bit more likely to lock you without, or lock you from progressing through if you don't have bombs. Bombs seem to be pretty heavily favored for Ridley's area. But what Epi did there, he defeated the enemies to open the doors, and then he respawned. That refills his health, that refills his missiles, and since he got the doors unlocked, the doors stay unlocked. Vacant's also joining now in Norfair. Various. Various is nice. One of the new features of 1.28H is, or even, I guess, technically earlier version of this, but, there are hazard rooms. Hazard's basically a stand-in for either heat, cold, excessive pollen. Basically, the room deals damage to you. Okay, so Fiend got the doors open at least. We'll see if he goes through to Spozbo. He needs the missiles to open the door, though. Because this is a boss door, he needs missiles for this. And I think Epi... I know this from missile fire bombs to one of these items. I think Epi saw something decent, because he's going back up for it. So Fiend not having any tank is going to prove a little detrimental to him once he gets to Spozbo's room. Epi found Wave. Yeah, as Vacant found various. So something the randomizer does, when users create rooms, when they place an item, they can mark it either to always be a minor item, or mark it to potentially show up as a major item. So if you've seen some rooms before and you've seen a major room location, like the one Epi just grabbed, or the one where Variasuit was, or where Morphle was, you'll know in the future when you see those rooms that that item can be a major. It doesn't always have to be, because it can place a minor there. But that is something to keep in mind. Some spots may be a little bit more valuable to you when you come across them. Alright, so everyone else is in Norfair. Fiend is staying back to try and take care of this Spore Spawn here. No idea who designed this, but they really need to learn how to do rooms properly. I think after seeing this room, unless he gets through, I think Fiend is gonna bail on it for now. That Spore Spawn was not happening. So I think Fiend will bail on that. We'll see. It looks like our other players, Connor and Paragon, are also joining up in Warfare. Bacon also found his way Fiend. Like Epi's a little bit further ahead than Bacon. Not much though. Bacon does have the Spore Spawn now, which I'm pretty positive Epi does not. And is Fiend going back to Spore Spawn? I don't think... If this is back to Spore Spawn, I really don't agree with this decision. It is a required boss, but you can leave stuff behind. Oh, no, this isn't. Okay. This is a new path. This will work. Oh, this is a lift. Okay, so this is probably a lift. It's hard to keep track with 5 people on. Happy found a spot with the... That is a bomb tile. Good Upper Norfair music. So something also pretty new with the rando is there are different amounts of music tracks that the game can pick from for an area. So you heard Brinstar and Brinstar. You've heard the Metroid Norfair in Warfare here. They do have different options. It could be Red Brinstar and Brinstar. Kraid can have Red Brinstar or the Kraid theme from NES. Norfair. I forget what the other thing's called, but it doesn't have to have this track. Terrain can have multiple tracks. that looks like an item we're not getting yet. Oh, Vacant. Wait, just not too well. There's the long beam. Okay. Vacant has 2 E-tanks. Which Epi does not. You're not getting out of there, unfortunately. Epi, you gotta go back through that. Vacant now, a little bit ahead in the new exploration here. And seeing high jump, not quite getting the jump button. There's the high jump there. High jump is a very nice item to have. Especially with certain rooms. There are some item rooms made specifically with a high jump lock in place. As... oh boy. That is definitely a room that was placed. Yeah, you can tell Bacon's been a little more thorough in that room. He's not as familiar with that room. Which I know because that is a brand new room that Lino made just a couple days ago. Oh, and here's the high jump mark for Fiend Bacon. Fiend did get a miss one. With that high jump, and potentially that long beam, we'll see where our runners end up taking this. Doesn't seem like there's too much variation available for players. It seems like it wants them to, it has a path in mind and it wants them to follow that pretty closely. Fiend's gotta be careful here. Oh, Ben Fiend is actually soft locked. Have to be able to kill that side hopper. Otherwise, you are just stuck in that room. The only potential refills are the pumpkins in that room. Another elevator there for Fakin. Actually curious how he broke these blocks there. And another elevator. Okay, now it's giving them some options. We do get criteria. And Vacant just says, nope. There are no bosses in criteria. So while there are definitely rooms and items to find, he decide to check elsewhere for the moment. Gets a map scanner. This gives you a single-use map pulse. Let's see where Bacon goes with this. Let's use it there. So that map pulse is refreshed every 15 minutes. You can have up to 3. Yeah, Bacon knows that particular room he can't do yet. He needs spring ball or bombs. Like he is going to take this elevator up to Criteria now. Satisfied with his exploration, he's going to continue on. Epi, I think, is now heading over toward Spore Spawn. Their other players continue to enjoy the wonderful warmth of Norfair and all the bubbles. Yes, Lena, we've had a couple of your rooms show up already. Okay, yeah, Epi's right in front of Spore Spawn's room now. Another E-Tank that unfortunately our runners cannot get yet on Bacon's side. Epi now sees the Spore Spawn room, going to enter. Has an E-Tank, has Varia. He should be alright for this. If he hits Spore Spawn. You do have to hit him in the juicy bits, so the spiky shell's a little impervious to damage. Found the second map and use that pulse. Gets a little more information. Oh, we saw Fiend go enter a room without Varia. Heard the health drain. Attempting to get some health back. It does appear Bacon's having... Okay, there we go. Had a bit of some extreme issues there. Epi still dealing with this disaster of a Spospo. Still has missiles left, but maybe he's not super confident in being able to hit Spore Spawn with him. Alright, so Fiend is in the room with Wave Beam, I believe it was. Yeah, that's Wave Beam there. There's Spore Spawn down for Epi. Paragon's actually in the room with High Jump if she... Oh, she already got High Jump. Never mind. find various suit right up here. As Paragon enters a little room of just wonderful, wonderful design. Apologize, sounds like we're having some audio crackling here in the living room. May or may not be. This might be on the restream. Oh, Bacon did find Kraid. Taking another death. That'd be looking around Brinsardian. I'm gonna find his extra transports to the other areas. Every runner is still looking for bombs. Yeah, YOLO charging some rooms is definitely the ideal solution. You have to go all the way around beam to get that wave beam. Various loot should help the survivability of this. There's the wave, just has to get up and around on the right side here. Then he can drop down and get that wave beam. There he goes. And wave beam might be required for progression, depending on what players have set up in their rooms, and if the generator used it in such a way that it expects players to have wave beam for it. That's Faken found Spazer somewhere and a Kraid, and is just camping this Kraid there. Now, Spazer could have literally been right here in this room. Just a pretty normal Kraid room. Kinda unfortunate. I was hoping we'd see something a little more outlandish. There's bombs. Bombs are hiding all the way in Kraid. So our runners have gone from a Brinstar start to Norfair to Ridley to a Criteria to Kraid, and that's where bombs were. Those bombs gonna be super useful for Vacant, obviously. Lots of energy there for Epi. It's a double E-Tank room. Very, very nice little chunk of energy there. So you just really want to check that wall to make sure there's nothing else hiding there. Honor found Spospo. Bacon makes his way back here. What he still might end up needing is Ice Beam for almost definitely. Not guaranteed, but it is pretty frequent that you run across Metroid rooms and terrain. He could also need Space Jump depending on what rooms end up showing up. Although Space Jump is also one of the newer items. As we see Paragon also finding Spore Spawn here. Looks like she wants to go try and get some refilling done before attempting the fight. It is absolutely fair. What Bacon's item set? He's still clearing out crate here. Doing some pretty sick damage boosts. Oh, hey. This room is actually... It's a room with an item behind a wave gate that Baja did not prevent players from getting. Now, what's this item set? I might be just trying to go fight Ridley and go to Mother Brain, see if I can... See if I need anything else to finish. So I might not. Oh, no. Yeah, he's gonna get his map pulse. And I don't think we found terrain yet. That's another thing. Could be locked behind bombs somewhere. Epi used his Norfair. I think he was looking to see if he could find out where Ridley was. Bacon's doing this very, very long room for the single item. Can't quite make it up there without a damage boost or space jumper bombs. Although the generator does not account for infinite bomb jumps for progression. Happy just getting a dead end there, without bombs or anything to check. With bombs, Vacant's now able to check. This Although, again, I think this is logically Spring Ball required. But I could be wrong. There are a couple items down here. One E-Tank, and there's an item to the left. Another missile. Always nice to have missiles. You never know what you're going to run into. For Mother Brain's room, it's definitely something you want to be prepared for. Epi also finding Crate now, so he should be able to find his phaser and bombs now. Our other runners are making their ways through the world as well. Unfortunately for Fiend, he's gonna see this long beam up here. Okay, he might actually get the item, but okay, never mind. He had a chance to get that item. But unfortunately, it was not gonna work. I don't know what to talk about. What's supposed to be? Epi's checking his map a lot in Crate here. And there is a Spring Ball for Vacant. Okay. The Spring Ball, that's another item I forgot. This can also lock things. And there's a hidden path behind it. Okay. Oh, and Ice Beam. Wow. Yeah, Vacant, I think, is strictly looking for terrain right now. At this point. Follow the pipes, Epi. Follow the pipes. Look at there you go. Figured the puzzle out. And you got a missile. Yeah, Vacant not even looking for other items. He's just looking for terrain right now. Disrespecting the missile. This is grounds for disqualification. Can't believe this. Leaving items behind. What kind of monster does that? Paragon found her way into Criteria without getting the various suit. Or Wave Beam, which should be fine. I don't think those necessarily needed for any of the items up here, but on her way to Crate, I should say. Because Crate having bombs, that's where the good stuff's at. Fiend's coming across another one of... Although I think he saw Leto's masterpiece here before. Wrecked ship for Vacant. This could have a connection to terrain. We'll see. As of right now, in the current build of planets, Wreck Ship is mostly useless. It's only required if the players have a required item back here. There is no boss here. Which, you know, at some point Vacant is looking at getting that rectified, but for the time being, Dip is kind of mostly just hope to find a good item. Screw Attack is nice, but there's nothing that's ever accounts for Screw Attack and Logic. And Connor found his long beam. Let's see where Paragon uses this. Thinking about the Scan Pulse, what does she do with this? Accidentally backed out instead of using it. So she just wanted some more info on Brinstar, it appears. Vacant is... Okay, yeah, Spacer was right before period. And Epi now finds Grade. He should also, hopefully, shortly find bombs in this area too. Having a little bit of trouble with Craig. Gonna take the hero coward route. Dean apparently does not know how to get that E-Tank. That is unfortunate. Let's walk up through the plant. There you go, Fiend. Fiend will get his first energy tank here. Very, very nice. Vacant is still looking for this elevator. Thankfully, picks up the missile this time. Realizes the error of his ways. Paragon's enjoying a spiky beam of death. Yeah, not having various suits. Bit detrimental right now for Paragon. Epi finds his bombs. So yeah, Paragon this is the start of the crate area. So Paragon actually hasn't beat Spospo, but isn't actually, in terms of progress through the world, is actually third right now. So if she continues to explore this area, she'll come across bombs. She'll come across Phaser. Which neither Connor or Fiend have. I'm just looking at this room that Connor's in and wondering why. Why, Leno, did you make this? So you saw all the damage that Scree took from Paragon's beam. That is something that Wave Beam does help, but Phaser is definitely the better beam to have for damage output. Phaser is a super, super nice beam to have for damage. In fact, do we have wreck ship music in Kraid? Is that what I'm hearing? I think that's what I'm hearing. No, this is Sector 2. Never mind. I was mistaking the woos for a different set of woos. Alright, so Vacant's wreck ship play got him screw attack, which he promptly turned off because he doesn't like nice things. No, that's why he turned off, is for the damage boost. Still looking for that interested terrain, though. It's just bottom stairs at me. There you go. Where does Vacant go looking from here? Well, you'll have to ask Loader about that, RT. Vacant using a couple of map pings there. Getting some more information. Where he wants to be headed. Although, now I think about it, did he beat Ridley? I don't think we've seen Ridley at all. That might be an important thing to accomplish before. As we see Connor looking around through there, but without bombs, I don't think there was a lot to do in there. Effie is able to get this E-Tank. Be nice for him. 5 E-Tanks in Varia, that's very healthy. Vacant looking back. Make his way back to Ridley here. Which, while Connor's looking, I don't think he's going to be too successful. I need Ridley without these bombs. Paragon does find bombs, which is very, very, very good for Fiend and Connor. Still looking around. Fiend's definitely in the more righter spot than Connor is, but shall see. Alright, so Vacant and some of these rooms require bombs. Banding a missile again. There's the Ridley door. Okay, so let's see what we drew for Ridley. Probably looking like a normal room as Epi gets his ice. Oh, it's this room. Not a normal room, but not too terrible when you can spam all your missiles into one like that. There's Spring Ball for Epi as well. I'm guessing Vacant was probably just looking for space jump. Or maybe he's looking for a path to continue on into Mud Green. Paragon does have space. So yeah, despite Paragon only having the one E-Tank and no Varia, she's actually in a pretty decent spot. Because those bombs really make a difference. And that Spazer beam definitely will help her damage output. She bombs the wall up there. Oh, floor, that's a good sign. There you go. There's a second E-Tank group. That'll be really nice. And she didn't continue on. There's two more missiles in there. Sorry. So Fiend is in the right area for bombs. Bombs and spacers, so he's gonna be in a fairly decent spot too, once he gets those. Connor needs to make his way over into that area to find his stuff though. Vacant's now back in Brinstar. Needs to continue his search. So if you see the little icons beneath the players' maps, well, everyone except Connor right now, that is the map scan pulse thing. Once you use it once, you can reuse it, but it's on a 15-minute timer. There's up to 3 map stations per world, so you can have up to 3 of those. So you only get a new one added when you find a new map station. And then if you have all of your timers kind of synced up, then you'll have, you know, when you find the last one, you can use all 3 map pulses at the same time. Let's try and discover, you know, where if you're in a situation like this, you're looking for you haven't found. There's one place you haven't found that you need to get to that can help you cover some area. That way, the map pulse is really nice for that. It doesn't give away a whole bunch while still providing some use. There's Spacer Beam for Fiend. He's probably going to take on Kraid here. He can do this fight if he... Is that right? Okay, I take it back. This is not going to... Okay, never mind. Kraid backed up. This is good for him. Yeah, if Kraid backs up on the those stairs, his spikes no longer block the missiles, so he should really learn to just not do that. So an Epi, I think, is also in the same boat as Vacant here, looking for terrain. Or actually, he's probably going back to Ridley right now. Actually, I'm kind of wondering where this terrain is. I did generate the first time I generated my own with this particular version of the randomizer. I thought it failed to generate a elevator to terrain, but it turned out it was just really well hidden. So this elevator is most likely in here somewhere. Happy finds another E-tank. More E-tanks for Paragon the better, since it does not have that Varia suit. And Connor found crates. Connor's not a good spot. So I don't think Paragon defeated Kraid. I don't think Paragon has any bosses down at this point. As Vacant did find terrain, okay. Finding some Super Metroid-esque rooms here. Wow, this room is not in the escape. What is this? Epi is cleaning up some items after Ridley here. Or is this not after? This might not be after Ridley, I don't know. It's in Ridley, I know that much. Alright. Fiend and Connor, do you figure out the puzzle? Okay, there's Fiend. Connor got the puzzle too. This is a room. Vacant's in. Oh my gosh. Okay, wow. That was vain. Ooh, Vacant. Paragon should get another E-tank out of this room too, with those bombs. Wow, that room is... That is a room. Somebody designed that room and said, yes, I want this. What is Vacant doing? I'm very... Alright, there's a path off that thing. Oh, Epi found Ridley. There we go. Apparently there's a path this way. I did not know this. Oh, he had the map ping already. Okay, so he kind of knew this was here. Epi is collecting the missiles. Oh, and there's Space Jump. What? Thanks, game. Thanks. 2 rooms for Mother Brain. Absolutely not needed. And we got this Mother Brain room. Interesting. Although compared to the last Mother Brain room, this one was definitely acceptable. We'll just have to see how long the escape is once Vacant's through here. Yep, after defeating all the Zepatites, now Mother Brain should be vulnerable. Vacant's doing some farming beforehand here. That's a good spot. You want to get Arinka close to Mother Brain so you can shoot your missiles faster, because only one can be on screen at a time. Guess that works. That does work. Alright, so Vacan's making his way out. Connor looks like dealt with Kraid. And of course, we have require missiles rooms after Mother Brain. These are always great. Not a super long escape. Looks like the escape elevator is just a few hallways away. Bomb's absolutely required for escape, but this is going to be the end of it for Vacant here. So that is a GG to Vacant. Our first runner to finish the seed. Only 58% though, leaving so many items behind. Not even 20,000 Segaru. Can't believe this. Everyone's looking at her map. I'm wondering what for. She might just be trying to figure out which area she wants to go to. Because she has everything she needs to go beat everything, basically. Kind of curious what she's thinking about. No, you have to go. You have to defeat Spore Spawn. Yes, in Enigma, you can aim down. That is a feature. That is a feature specific to Enigma. And the other two planets, you cannot aim down. Route Vacant ended up taking. Epi's now looking for his train elevator. He's not too far away. It's somewhere off criteria here. He needs to go back to Ridley. Paragon, I think, has all 3 bosses to do still. But she has the capability and the item set to defeat all of them now. He might have beat Kraid without me seeing it. That's very possible. I don't know. Fiend is trying to jump here for some reason. There's nothing up there. Being also not realizing there's an item in there. Oh, and I think Epi is getting really close here to criteria. Or he's in criteria to terrain, I believe. Oh, wait. Don't hit the robot. That's a wreck ship room, so wave beam required in this sea. Okay, because yeah, this is the elevator down. Yeah, Paragon's going to need to pick up that wave beam from Ridley. Which again, she has everything she needs to do so. This is one of those seeds where wave beam is 100% required. Paragon, find me. Prime 2 inspired hazard room there from Leno. Leno got lots of rooms in this time. Yes, hello, Vacant. GG's on that. Also, Vacant, why'd you skip so many items? Okay, now Fiend's skipping this, so I guess you're not doing one. In this wonderful room. I wonder, this terrain room Epi's in, I wonder how long it's going to take Mother the runners to figure out that there's a horizontal path off of that room. He's trying to freeze the Rinka to get up. Oh. That seems... like potentially a decent idea, except not quite gonna work. Bean's now back in play. Maybe not everything is. Okay, I think Appy now figured out. Now knows the gimmick of this room. As long as he can figure out that there's a horizontal path off of here, he'll be alright. So I don't think he had the map ping to tell him. I don't think he knows what the brain is. Appy, you just roll and hold right. You just messed it up last time, that's all. Being missing the bomb on the glass here. There he goes. Apparently there's another horizontal thing. There's an item to the right. Okay. Okay. Appy, did you want to fall the way down? I'm gonna guess that's a no. Bean go find Ridley right behind this door. There you go. Ridley down for Fiend. I don't think Ice Beam was required from me. Well, Epi didn't actually go into the tunnel that I think was intended, but it turns out this is going to be better for him anyway. Doesn't have Screw Attack, he doesn't have Ice. Beam will have some trouble making it through some of these the terrain. So Epi finds his amazingly placed space jump that's definitely useful for the seed in that spot. In a room that looks like it belongs in Criteria. He has another brain to go now. Relatively short escape. And that'll be our second runner finish once he's done through there. Alright, Paragon, you're in good area. You just need to go to Ridley. Get your wave beam out of Ridley. Continue on. She has everything she needs to be. She should be able to manage that. I believe Variasuit was awesome. Fiend looking around. No idea where terrain is. Looks like Connor's gonna find terrain. I wonder if he's gonna explore it all. Connor. Now Epi just has his hallways to go before... he got through it. I wonder... does Connor have all the bosses beat? I don't know that he has Ridley beat. Could be wrong. Don't... Epi is busy playing with Metroids. I don't think that's ideal when you're on a time constraint, but you might have other ideas. I guess the good news for Fiend is, with where terrain is, Ace Beam is not that far away. It's in Criteria, so it's... should be fine. And Epi is going to finish up here shortly. There, so GG's to Epi. Our second player done. Okay, he got more Segaru than Vacant. This is what getting items does for you. Hopefully for Fiend, he goes looking through criteria. For both his ice and for his terrain entrance. Paragon. Into Ridley for the first time. So here I believe Variasuit was. I know Wave Beam was in here. While Variasuit isn't here, that Wave Beam definitely was to see. So Fiend, there's an item off this room. Look at the gamer go in the hole. Look at the gamer. Oh. I don't think that's ideal for you. Okay. Make it work, I guess. all this. So Connor's looking through terrain. He found a dead end here. I think Epi's accidental not holding against the wall worked for him really well, and Connor was doing it as intended, and this is what happened. I'm not sure that he's good with it. Really hard to keep track when there's 5 people going. Bean's looking around. He should probably head his way over to the map scanner on the right and do some pulses to see what's going on. Oregon is heading the right way to Ridley? This is actually kind of bad. If she leaves defeating Ridley, she's gonna have to come back later looking for Wayfield. I believe this was the hallway before Ridley here for Paragon. So she'll should at least get the boss down. Ah, there you go, Fiend. Nice. I don't know why you picked one there, but I guess he hasn't seen the wreck ship either, so he doesn't know if what he pinged at the first one was true. Or did defeat Ridley, okay. Just... Oh, he's busy playing the game while I'm not paying attention. I'll be able to finish up here relatively soon. Yeah, and to this point, also there's Paragon defeated Ridley there, so saw that at least. Hopefully she continues on in this area. I really hope so. There's no getting around that weight beam. There's Mother Brain down, and what are you doing, Paragon? What are you? Okay, this looks good. She's gonna continue on to the area. a Paragon should find various suit at the top of the shaft. Yeah, you want that. But you need the other major in this area. So hopefully she keeps looking. And the missiles. Okay. I like how Fiend put up the map, marked the room he's been to that's like 4 tiles away. It's a door connection to an obvious straightforward path. He found his marker. Also, he has GG's Connor for 3rd finisher. Done the seed. There's Ice Beam for Fiend. Paragon is in the room with Wave Beam, so this is to make our way up. Plenty of energy, and there is suit to go here. Here's a spring ball. So I think Paragon still needs to go back to Spospo. And I did not catch whether she finished Crater. But she does have everything she needs now. Except for that Ice Beam. Fiend is gonna find his terrain right here. Also, I missed the amount of cigarette on her head. Fiend also missing the button push there. Fiend, please. Go. Oh boy. Oh boy. I think Fiend is slightly lost with this way being wrong. Go back, Fiend, go back. Go back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uva, I think we're gonna have to have some words with Fiend after this. Oh boy. RT, that puzzle is a vaping puzzle. The robot is on top of a platform of shootable blocks. Fiend destroyed the shootable blocks, dropped the robot before it was over one of the switches that would break the crumbles, and yeah, that was. Oh, you do go back and find Screw. Yep, that's why that is, that room in particular is a wave beam required room, because you have to shoot the shot blocks appropriately so that the robot will fall on top and break blocks and open the path for you. Vacant open to hex editor, Connor. No. He's just more efficient with his exploration. That's all. Somehow, Connor, you be Ridley without any poisonous bullets. Fiend. Oh, okay, Paragon. Go find Spo. Fiend's going to wreck ship. Okay. Which has Super Metroid criteria. So, Fiend giving Paragon a chance here. Paragon has to go do Spo. Might have to do Crate still. If Fiend doesn't think about that room properly, that's a big whoops. Nice bomb jumps over the bomb block. Trade is done. Okay, so she does have it. What's the race time room say? You're about 8 minutes apart in the race room, which honestly is not that big of a difference. You're an hour 30 in. Alright, Paragon. You know where Spo is. Now follow the linear path and go left. You're at Spo. Nicely done there to get back into the sorting machine. I've heard some people describe that room as sorted. Thank you, Fiend. Taking the fast path this way. Paragon did find the item in this room. Yeah, keep going, Paragon. You just go left from up here. You can even get another E-Tank. if she jumps into the plant, there's an E-tank up here. Also gets munched on the way out, because of course. This fiend keeps diving into the rabbit hole that is the wreck ship. Okay, he is leaving, so that's good for Fiend. Does he figure out his rating law? As Paragon enters Spo, gets to experience this again. I believe she mentioned she did a practice seed earlier today and also got this room, so hopefully she's well versed in dealing with a slightly inebriated Spo. I am very disappointed that my Kraken has not got it to any seed yet. Very disappointed. Someday, though. Ah, there's Bean goes. There you go, Bean. You gotta figure out. And Paragon just finished her last boss, so now she just needs to find her way to terrain. Hopefully grab Ice Beam too, which I believe was on the way. Spring Ball probably nice, but that was also on the way. How did that Metroid not latch onto me? I do appreciate how careful Paragon is being with her energy, despite the 8 E-tanks in various suits. Bean. Okay. Maybe he doesn't know this. One doesn't have much of a... There you go. Hopefully she continues on toward Criteria, gets to map station, and does a couple successful map games to help her out. Like Fiend is familiar with this room. As he also falls all the way. Oh. Although, to be fair, this room is definitely something. No, Fiend, you do not need to ice. Okay, now he's trying the epi method of ice beam. Oh, okay. Ice beam bomb. That's it. Paragon's also trying her own bomb jump here. You don't need to worry about that one, Paragon. It's fine. Oh, there's a subpixel. Okay, so it is possible to miss these tunnels. That makes some sense as to why it didn't always. Why it seems like players were not always doing the tunnels correctly. Oh my goodness, he's springing the ball right over top. Okay. I was getting a little worried there. I thought maybe. And there he goes. Oh boy, I was wondering. Somebody was going to fall for that. Have a winner. Alright, Paragon is making her way hopefully toward this map station here. She's got 2 pings ready to go. Not a third because that's in Lino's room where you're not reaching it. Or she's not going to do the map ping. Okay. Paragon says maps it for the week. Paragon is in the right spot. She can continue on, get her ice beam, get her spring ball. Doesn't need the spring ball, it's just nice to have. Here we go. So Paragon should be getting ice beam right there. And if she continues on, she'll be. Okay. Spring ball. And a path to brains here. If she continues on, she needs to continue on here. Needs to find out this wall is fake. Okay, good. And this is the correct path. If she continues on here, she still has a chance with Fiend here. She's really close to him. And as always, like a good Metroid player, collecting the items. Shaming Vacant for skipping them. Fiend is now confused by this. Yeah, this tunnel room was honestly... I'm surprised that robot hit. Yeah, Paragon is now in terrain as well. Does not have the screw cap, but few fewer missiles, but has an extra E-tank. Yeah, this tunnel room is definitely... I did not know there was an alternate path on the tunnel. It turns out there were two of them. Hopefully Fiend does figure this out here. And hopefully Paragon doesn't get it. We as well go buy it. Okay. So, Fiend restarted Hurrying entirely. This is interesting, because this does put Paragon further in the lead here. If she figures this, that she's in out first, you did just get Spring Bomber. Okay. Okay. This is a big pet peeve of mine. When you're against a wall, yes, you want to bomb it, but always hold against the wall, because if it's air, you roll straight into it. Which Paragon does not realize she has a morph tunnel. And now she's leaving. There's literally nowhere else to go. As Fiend is finding out. The lead changes again. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, that is a very big pet peeve. When you're in a morph ball, doesn't matter if you're bombing against the wall. Hold against it. Because bombs will not expose air. Oh, there's a way to get through there without bombing. Yes, Fiend and Paragon, they both need to figure this from out. Fiend is definitely a little further ahead now. Not quite there. We gotta get to that middle square. Here's where two branches off to the left and right, where players figure out the branch to the left off this tube. They can go. That's not these little tubes. So ideally, Subpixels hit Fiend in this next tube, and he keeps pressing against the wall. Hey, they did! Okay, good. Yeah, so Fiend is through the hardest part there. Does Paragon figure this out? Paragon first has to figure out this tube she can go through in here. That's not that one. It's not based off of Rika. There you go. Yep, no need to jump. You notice the individual who made this room as Fiend gets his wonderfully placed space jump. person who made this room made all the morph tiles very consistent, so you know where your morph tunnels are. Why, Paragon, did you do that exactly? I chalked it up as an accident. Fiend is now at Mother Brain. Only 200 missiles, he might be a few short. Paragon does get the path to the right. Another missile. He takes care of all those appetites. Spacer off to make that a bit easier. With Spacer on, it has a propensity to double hit the Ninkos. Looks like Paragon's going to continue on this full path here. Find the dead end at the end. Doesn't fall down the tunnel. She's at least aware of that. As Fiend continues on. Now on his escape. And Paragon finds the missile at the end of the window. And now she's gotta sit and think about what's going on with this. Hopefully realizes that there's more to that tunnel than what anybody really wanted. That's a GG for Fiend. Congrats to Fiend for finishing the scene. Finished in just a little under 2 hours in the race time. Alright, so hopefully Paragon just falls down, holds left as a big person. Paragon's got the right idea. He's on the left side. Left. There you go. Okay. Got it. Gonna be very, very close to being that. and she's also going to get her space jump. Very useful and not at all placed just because it had to be placed. Space jump. Alright, so one missile short here of being stupid. Entering with 195. To destroy his appetites in this room. More to go. It should just be one more on the top right. Or two more. You missed one there. You missed one there. There you go. There you go. Now you're good. Now you can hear brain go move. Does need to have some missiles for the escape, so she does need to be careful with this. There she goes. 47 should be enough. Should be plenty. Through the missile gatekeepers, so just has to get through the rest of the escape and she will be done. My last runner will be through the seed. Kind of a linear seed this time. So, hello, Fiend. There were some rooms in this one that I had not. Figure out the hardest puzzle, bomb the wall. And this will be the escape for Paragon. So GG's to Paragon. Yeah, GG's to all our runnels? Yes, all our runnels. All our runners with the seed today. This one was more linear than I think a lot of others have been, so. Definitely generated an interesting seed this time. Although everybody did get an early morph. Watch the best feature any game. as this closes up, I want to remind everybody, give our runners a follow if you're interested in playing this series. Link in the chat to the Discord. And again, want to thank our runners again, and next time next time we do another seed, will be another restream and see something brand new come up with Enigma, because that's what it does. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good evening.